Hey, what's up, good people? I'm QC. Got a great show lined up for you tonight. First, we're going to talk about Dame's underrated reason why he wants to join the Heat, plus my reaction to the official trailer for season 2 of the hit series Winning Time. And now, Michael Jordan's sale of the Charlotte Hornets is now official. I'll discuss my impact on that. Plus, 2 Hall of Famers got enshrined into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Gonna give my congrats to them. Got that and a lot more here tonight on Talkin and Grubbin Live Nightly Digital Show, which tips off right here and right now. Hey, what's up, good people? I'm QC. Welcome to a brand new Talkin and Grubbin Live Nightly Digital Show. How's everybody doing on this Monday? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing good. Hope you all had a great weekend. I'm glad to be back here with y'all. Got a lot of things to get into tonight. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel and check him out. He does the sports highlights over there. There's definitely a lot to get into and can't wait to get into it with all of you. How was everybody's weekend? Did you have fun? Did you get a chance to take time off and relax or kick it with your family, friends, or significant other? Or you just chilled all weekend like I did? Whatever you did, definitely hope you just had fun and enjoyed yourself. Definitely got some things to get into tonight. Got my grub here, got some dinner here, got this rice and chicken I'm about to grub on. Some good rice right here. Get to this chicken. I'm hungry, good people. That was some good chicken right there. Definitely some good chicken. All right. Had to get something. Had to get something situated. All right, now let me start off with my first story of the night, and that is recently a report came out about Damian Lillard's underrated reason that he wants to join the Miami Heat. Now, you all know that Dame requested a trade on July 1st. He went to the Portland Trail Blazers and said that he wanted to trade. He wanted out of Portland, where he spent his entire career for about 12 years. And now he wants to start competing for titles before it's too late and before he retires. He's 33 years old. He's ready to try to compete for rings. You know, we all know he's a top 75 player, but he's one of the few on that top 75 who doesn't have a ring. Matter of fact, he hasn't even been to an NBA Finals. He's only gotten to the Western Conference Finals once in his career. That was in 2019, where he was swept by the Golden State Warriors without KD. And now he wants a chance to win championships. So listen to this interview by Mark Stein's podcast, The Stein Line. I mean, Saturday Sports World. Still can't talk. Saturday Sports World with Mark Stein. Where he quotes this article from Tim Reynolds, an NBA writer for the Associated Press. Hear this, and I'll be right back with my take. Let me put up my screen here. Fair use, good people, fair use.
He's made up his mind. This is what he wants. This is where he wants to be. There's a billion reasons why. The connection he had with Bam Adebayo, I think, is a really understated story right now in this whole deal. They connected incredibly at the Tokyo Olympics. And you could see bonds being formed. They've stayed close. They've stayed in touch. They're friends, as many guys in the league are. He's made up his mind. This is what he wants. This is where he wants to.
All right. So that was from, let me rephrase that. That was from Tim Reynolds during his interview with Mark Stein on his podcast, Saturday Sports World with Mark Stein. So Tim Reynolds says the main reason why Dame Lillard wants to go to the Heat is because he really wants to play with Bam Adebayo. They're close friends. They developed a real friendship during the Tokyo Olympics together, and he really wants to play with him. Which I can understand why. You know, some players want to play with friends. We all know, of course, LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh teamed up together in Miami back in 2010. And also, you know, Dame definitely sees a great opportunity to win a championship. This is a team who went to the NBA Finals as an 8th seed and beat some of the top teams in the East to do it. They beat the number 1 team in the East. They beat the number 2 team in the East just to get to the NBA Finals. So he knows that they're on the cusp. They've had deep playoff runs. They've been to a few Eastern Conference Finals. They also got to the finals in the bubble in 2020. The Heat also has a star in Jimmy Butler and an ascending star in Bam Adebayo. If Bam could just take it up another gear, man, I think he definitely could be an all-star next year. I always felt that way about Bam. It's just he can't for some reason, he hasn't raised it up another gear. He's a pretty good big, but but he hasn't raised it up another gear. But I know I get it that you still got dudes like Giannis and Embiid playing in the East, so it's kind of hard to crack that ceiling. But if they can get Dame, I really think Dame would really show off his talent and show what he can do. People forget, Bam had some big games in the playoffs last year against the Knicks and the Celtics and the Bucks. And also he had a pretty good NBA Finals too against the Nuggets. Excuse me. But of course, unfortunately, he was outshined by Nikola Jokic, so that gets lost in the shuffle. But I definitely can't blame Dame for wanting to go to Miami. And also, he wants to live in Florida for various reasons. Sometimes it could be lifestyle. Sometimes it could be financial, because we all know Florida has no state income tax. But I've heard from people in Florida that they do find ways to get you on the back end, though. But I can't blame Dame for not for wanting to go to the Heat. One of his best friends is there, who already knows the ropes of the Miami Heat organization, knows how Eric Spoelstra gets down and his system and the culture he set forth along with Pat Riley. So if he gets straight to Miami, it's not going to be much of a shock. It's not going to be really anything he has to take time learning. He's going to know right then and there, because he'll have somebody on the team in Bam that has the inside track who's been there for a while. So definitely can't blame him for that. My apologies for that, good people. All right, now for my next story. Recently, the trailer for the hit Max series, Winning Time, The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty, put out the official trailer for season 2, which airs August 6th. That's a week from Sunday. Of course, it's the docu-series about the 1980 Showtime Lakers as they were ascending from the shadows of the Jerry West era into the Magic and Kareem era, where they went on to win 5 NBA titles in the 1980s, anchored by, of course, Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, as well as Michael Cooper, AC Green, as well as Spencer Haywood, Jamal Wilkes, Norm Nixon, whose son, hope I got his name right, Trayvon, plays Norm Nixon here in the TV series. And also, there's great performances by John C. Reilly as Jerry Buss. Also, Jason Segel plays Paul Westhead. Adrian Brody plays Pat Riley. And this season is going to focus more on the aftermath of the 1980 NBA title, as well as Bird ascendance here in the NBA as he wins his first championship the year after Magic wins his, and also shows the Lakers' internal issues that Magic Johnson had with Paul Westhead at the time that led to his firing, as well as to the promotion of Pat Riley. Also, Michael Chiklis, who played in shows such as The Shield, one of my favorite shows, and another favorite show I loved as a kid, The Commish. He played Red Auerbach in season 1. He's going to have a bigger role here in season 2 as the Lakers and Celtics rivalry really starts heating up, as they both end up on a collision course to prove who's the best. Also, it's going to go in depth into Magic's long-time contract that he signed back at the time with the Lakers, which was a very lengthy contract at the time for an NBA player. Also, it's going to start showing the internal strife between Jeannie Buss and her brothers as they try to fight for their own stake of the team. Jerry Buss wants to leave a legacy for all of them, but the sons want to fight her for it, and they think she can't run the team by herself because she's a woman. But I definitely enjoyed this trailer. This is going to be a fun season. I can't wait to see what unfolds here in this season and all the storylines. Now, look, I know all of it is not going to be true. Some things are left out for dramatic purposes or just for time reasons. But I definitely like season 1. I enjoyed the performances, especially Solomon Hughes and hope I get his name right, Quincy Well, matter of fact, let me make sure I get his name right. The guy who plays Magic Johnson. Quincy Isaiah is Magic Johnson. Both of them have done a great job of portraying those two. They definitely have their personalities, their cadence, their walks and attitudes down packed. Those guys definitely deserve some award recognition. But definitely like the trailer for season 2 of Winning Time. Definitely can't wait to see it when it comes out August 6th. I definitely will watch the first episode. As a matter of fact, every Monday on this show, I will be giving you excuse me, I will be giving you recaps of each episode, giving you a summary, also giving my thoughts on the episode. Just excited for season 2 to finally come back. Been waiting for a long time and definitely cannot wait to see season 2 of Winning Time. I think it's going to be a very good season. Definitely can't wait to see the rivalry between Bird and Magic unfold, the whole Celtics and Lakers rivalry unfold. If y'all haven't checked out this show, y'all missing out. This is a pretty good show. I know some of y'all diehard Laker fans may not like it because y'all feel it's not 100% accurate, but what biopic or docudrama is, I can't name one that was 100% accurate. It's just a pretty good show. It's just for entertainment value only. Shouldn't be taken seriously, but I get why, Magic, Kareem, Jerry West, and others were upset when the show first aired. The only Laker I heard really liked the show was Spencer Haywood. He definitely gave Wood Harris his props for his portrayal of him. And he said he loved the show, but of course a lot of the other Lakers of that era didn't like the show. But who knows? Maybe it might grow on them. Maybe they'll never like it. All right, good people, I'm going to take a quick time out. I'll be right back. Let you hear a word from my partners at BetUS.com, where the game begins.
Listen up, sports fans. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back for our 28th year of NFL action. With the industry's biggest sign-up bonus of up to 200%, BetUS offers our members the opportunity to cash in on all your favorite sports, including NFL, NBA, MLB, and more. We've also got hundreds of new casino games, including the coolest new European slots, and our live dealers are waiting for you at the table. Sign up at BetUS.com today to get into the action. BetUS, where the game begins.
All right, I'm back, good people. Now, if you're looking for a great sports book to bet on excuse me. Now, if you're looking for a great sports book to help you through this upcoming NFL season, college football season, as well as the rest of this MLB season, whatever the sport is, BetUS has got you. You can sign up now using my link. And also, after your first deposit, you'll get a 125% sign-up bonus. Just type in the promo code JOIN125, and you'll have more opportunities to bet, more chances to win, and you'll get easier payouts with your winnings. BetUS, where the game begins. All right. Before I get into the next story, I'm going to grub on more of this rice and chicken. Yeah, this is good. All right. For the next story, well, Michael Jordan's sale of the Charlotte Hornets is now official. It was announced today that Jordan sold the Charlotte Hornets. Well, excuse me, the NBA Board of Governors approved the sale of the Charlotte Hornets as Michael Jordan sold it for $3 billion to Rick Chanel and Gabe Plotkin. Jordan owned the Hornets for 13 years as he acquired it from Bob Johnson, the founder of BET, as they were the Charlotte Bobcats at the time. Jordan decided to change the name back to his original team after he brought the team from Johnson, and now his tenure ends as owner. For some reason, I figured that it wasn't going to last forever with Jordan. I figured he was going to eventually move on from being an NBA owner to other things because he's got a lot of other investments. Also, he's got other business ventures that he may want to explore. And also, that takes a lot of time being an NBA owner. You got to meet with other NBA owners to vote on certain things, certain rules. Also, you got to meet with free agents, their agents. You got to hire the front office executives, starting with the GM, starting with the coach. People don't know being an NBA executive is basically a 365 a year thing. 365 day a year thing. You never really take days off. I think that's the main reason why Bob Myers, the former GM of the Golden State Warriors, stepped down. I think it became too much stress on him, and he just wanted more time with his family. And I think maybe that's another reason why Jordan stepped down. He wanted time with his family. Of course, he has 2 kids with his current wife. He also has 3 adult children from his first marriage, as well as a grandchild. He may just want to spend more time with them, watch his younger kids grow, watch his grandchild grow. But also, it definitely impacts the fact that there are no black owners in the NBA. I mean, we still have a few black GMs and coaches, but no owners. Michael Jordan was the only NBA owner. So definitely gotta see what the future holds as black wealthy people try to go for ownership in the NBA. That's gonna be interesting. It may be hard to crack, but definitely possible for another black person to own an NBA team since Jordan did it. But you just never know. It could be very fickle. That's all I'm saying. All right, I want to take another quick timeout. I'll be right back, so don't go away. I'll tell you. Well, next story I'm going to be reporting on is what Channing Frye came out and said about what they were trying to do to Draymond Green during the 2016 NBA Finals. Y'all don't want to miss that, so stick around.
Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back for our 28th year of NFL action. With the industry's biggest sign-up bonus of up to 200%, BetUS offers our members the opportunity to cash in on all your favorite sports, including NFL, NBA, MLB, and more. Sign up at BetUS.com today to get into the action.
All right, I'm back, good people. Now on to the next story. Channing Frye came out, well, a clip of Channing Frye in a podcast that's by The Athletic that's creating a series celebrating LeBron James called The King's Reign. And they interviewed Channing Frye to look back on his NBA championship that he won with LeBron, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love in 2016, as my Cleveland Cavaliers made history by rallying from 3-1 down against the 73-win Golden State Warriors. He admits in the podcast that he and all the Cavs tried to bait Draymond during that finals due to the fact that he was on his last technical because of the kick to the the kick that he delivered Steve Adams in the Family Jewels during the Western Conference Finals. So they definitely tried to bait him into getting into trouble, which he ultimately did. Ended up being suspended for Game 5. Came back in Game 6 and 7, but the Cavs ended up winning both of those games. So let's take a listen to what Channing Frye had to say, and I'll be back with my take. Reminder, this is fair use.
Of course. What do you mean, of course? Of course. Where everybody was trying to bait him. Are you joking? He shouldn't have had that many fouls. Should have been kicking people in their wee-wee. It's not our fault. We're supposed to take advantage. Hey, if somebody's shoe is untied, I'm going to step on their laces. No harm, no foul. It is part of the game. He knew we were baiting him. If you watch that game, everyone was trying to bait him. And they're mad about it. You know what you've been mad about? The 25 other technicals. Crazy technicals.
All right, so that was Channing Frye right there, giving his recount of that whole NBA Finals with Draymond. And a lot of people on Twitter were mad about saying, well, see, LeBron had to do everything underhand just to win that series. Jordan would never do that. That's BS. You're a competitor. You always try to find an advantage no matter what game you're playing. I don't care if you're playing basketball, football, hell, or even chess. You always try to look for an advantage that's in your favor. You always look for a strategy. Everybody knew during the whole playoffs, Draymond was skating on thin ice because he kept on kicking players in the nuts constantly and deliberately too. He should have been suspended for that kick on Adams, but the NBA just looked the other way. That was very egregious. Matter of fact, that was more egregious to what he did to LeBron. Excuse me. But he already had 5 technicals during the playoffs. They warned him if he got his 6th technical, he would be suspended for that game, for the next game of the NBA Finals. So, LeBron, so he took the bait. That's Draymond's fault. That's not LeBron's fault. That's not Channing Frye's fault or any of the Cavaliers' fault. That's on Draymond himself. This is the NBA Finals. You're supposed to have more of a level head, more of a focus. You're not supposed to let your emotions get all out of whack and you just start hitting other players in the Family Jewels or even near the Family Jewels. But yeah, Draymond definitely cost him that series because he was being a hothead. Instead of just focusing on the game and trying to win the series, he sat up and let his little personal battles cost them the title. And the Cavs took advantage of that and made history. So what Channing Frye is saying is nothing new. Every competitor wants to find an advantage in a game. No matter what the game is, you will try to find an advantage. You say if you playing even Hungry Hippos, you're not going to try to find an advantage to get all the little white balls before your opponents. Of course you are. And if you say you're not trying to look for any advantage in any game you play, I got a bridge and a few empty lots to sell you. Even some of y'all beloved players look for advantages. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, they even looked at advantage that favored them in a game. If you think they didn't, something's wrong with you and you need your head examined. Every competitor looks for advantages. And everybody knew that Draymond's weakness was his lack of being level-headed on the court and being too emotional. And that's what definitely cost the Warriors that series. That and Steph Curry and Klay Thompson not showing up for the last 3 games. All right, good people, I'm going to take another quick pause. I'll be right back, so don't go away.
Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back for our 28th year of NFL action. With the industry's biggest sign-up bonus of up to 200%, BetUS offers our members the opportunity to cash in on all your favorite sports, including NFL, NBA, MLB, and more. Sign up at BetUS.com today to get into the action.
All right, I'm back, good people. Now, yesterday, two all-time greats ended up inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. Want to give my congrats to Fred McGriff and Scott Rowland. They definitely deserved it. They had great careers. They were enshrined yesterday in Cooperstown, New York, and had long, lengthy careers as well. For example, Fred McGriff, he had a career that expanded 19 years. He won a World Series with the Braves back in 95. He was a 5-time All-Star, a 3-time Silver Glove Award winner, and also a 2-time home run leader. It's pretty good for a first baseman. Definitely good. Also, for his career, McGriff had a 2.84 batting average. He had over 1,500 RBIs, close to 500 home runs, as well as 2,490 hits. That's pretty impressive. That's very impressive. Now, on the flip side, Scott Rowland, who played third baseman for 10 years. Yeah, making sure I was right, 10 years. He won a World Series title with the Cardinals in 2006. He was a 7-time All-Star, an 8-time Gold Glove winner, and also won the Silver Slugger Award back in 2002, and also took home NL Rookie of the Year in 97. For his career, he had a 291 batting average. He had over 1,200 RBIs. He had 2,077 hits and 316 home runs. Both of these dudes definitely deserve to be enshrined in the Hall of Fame. They have great resumes. They accomplished a lot during their careers, multiple All-Star appearances. Both of them won a World Series title. They've got Silver Slugger Awards. They've got Golden Glove Awards. They had outstanding careers, and finally, these dudes are getting their just due. So once again, congrats to Fred McGriff and Scott Rowland on being inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Well deserved. It's long overdue, and definitely these guys deserve it. They earned it, and now they'll be forever immortalized in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Shout out to them. All right, good people. I'm going to take one more time out, and I'm going to let you know what's on my mind before we wrap up out of here. So don't go away. I'll be right back.
Listen up, sports fans. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back for our 28th year of NFL action. With the industry's biggest sign-up bonus of up to 200%, BetUS offers our members the opportunity to cash in on all your favorite sports, including NFL, NBA, MLB, and more. We've also got hundreds of new casino games, including the coolest new European slots, and our live dealers are waiting for you at the table. Sign up at BetUS.com today to get into the action. BetUS, where the game begins.
All right, I'm back, good people. Now, I'm going to wrap up with what's on my mind. Now, we're getting closer to the NFL season. Well, season kicking off. The preseason is going to kick off 1 week from Thursday between the Jets and the Browns in the Hall of Fame game. And I just can't wait. I'm very excited. I get excited for this time of year. Also, I'm going to be down there in Shrineman weekend for covering the Pro Football Hall of Fame inductions. A lot of great all-time greats are going to be inducted, like Joe Thomas, Rondé Barber, and many more. Definitely can't wait to see those guys get inducted up close and personal and hear what they've got to say. Definitely interview the fans. Definitely enjoyed it last year when I covered it, just being in that atmosphere down in Canton during induction weekend, being in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. You know, that was very personal for me, not just as a media member, but also just as a fan. Just had so much fun, met a lot of interesting people, got a chance to talk to a cross section of different fans from different cities. And I just can't wait to do it again next year. Well, all right, good people, this year, excuse me. Well, all right, good people, I'm about to get out of here. Thank y'all for joining me. Greatly appreciate it, whether you tuned in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. I just appreciate all you just taking time out your night to hang out with me for a while. I'll be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, so you can join me then. If you like to support the channel, you can donate via Cash App or PayPal. There's the Cash App cash tag, $ Talkin and Grubbin. Also, here's the PayPal email address, talkinandgrubbin@gmail.com. Any donation you give to the channel, I greatly appreciate it, and I appreciate everyone who has donated to the channel, past and present. Y'all have helped me keep this channel going. I wouldn't be here without you. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you click that subscribe box, ding the notification bell, and click all so you don't miss any new videos or upcoming live streams from me. Also, if you're on Facebook, make sure you follow us there. Follow us on Twitter. Well, now it's X. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitch. Can't wait to do this again tomorrow night. So until then, y'all have a good one. Love y'all to life. Salute. Y'all be safe. Enjoy the rest of your night and enjoy your day. I'm out. See y'all tomorrow.